Hi guys, it's Cassie and welcome back to another video. This week I thought I would show you how I normally do my weekday art. This is the fun, quick, sketchy art that I like to do and share on my Instagram. As usual, these are the tools that I use: my watercolour pan set from Winsor & Newton, my pencil to sketch with, and my fine liners to do the line work. And as usual, I'll leave links in the description box below for you to find them yourself. Sorry there wasn't a video last week, my kids were off school, so I didn't have time to do a video, so I was busy doing mummy stuff. Okay, so today's sketch I am doing for my weekday art, like I said, and I have just got a reference picture from Pinterest. They always have really inspirational pictures on there of everything really, from art to fashion, so I thought I'd get a picture from Pinterest. I am a really rough sketcher, so I like to just put a gesture line in and put a circle for the head and just sketch away really. I'm not too precious about it. I like to just scribble away and kind of see what forms. If you've checked out my Instagram, you'll see that I normally do some sort of fun weekday art during the week, and normally a Monday and a Friday, and I like to share them with you guys just to uplift you. For some, Mondays can be really tough. I like Mondays because it's a fresh week, a new start, and I'm raring to go with my ideas, so that's what I want to kind of translate in my pictures. In my weekday art, I call it that, and I don't know really what to call it, but in my weekday art I like to think of the ladies getting ready for work and on the way to work, so they're either in lingerie or they've got their bag on, or they're walking with a purpose, because I really like to kind of show that get up and go attitude on a Monday morning. For me, my Monday mornings consist of getting up and getting the kids ready to go to school. Now they are young and they really hate getting up in the mornings, so it can be a bit of a struggle, so you have to be kind of upbeat and ready to go. I would say I don't have any fully fledged Monday morning rituals, apart from like sharing some weekday art with you on the Monday morning, something to uplift. I'd say that's part of my ritual, but does anyone else have a ritual that they like to do first thing in the week? Maybe write down goals, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. I'll be really interested to find out what you do first thing on a Monday morning. So I'm going to add some watercolour now, as this is just a really quick sketch and painting, I like to be fun with it and like to paint quickly, because I like my sketches, these kind of sketches, paintings rather, to look very sketchy, and I want them to look very kind of unfinished and just have that kind of vibe about them, so I don't want to be too precious, so I paint quickly. It's always good with watercolour to kind of do layering, so I start off the base kind of fairly light and I build up from there. I am far from being a watercolour expert, but I just do what works and I have fun with it and see what happens, and from experimenting with watercolour I've learnt that putting a light wash at first and then building up as you go works best for me. I mean, it may not work for you, but I suggest you experiment and see how to play with the watercolour and see what works. The sketchbook I'm using is just a cheap mixed media sketchbook. I like the way it kind of handles the watercolour for these type of vibe of pictures, paintings, so yeah, I just like to do my quick things in this sketchbook. When I first started using watercolour, I used to get really frustrated because I used to find that I kept getting like watermarks, like dried watermarks, because I was taking too long to kind of colour in and I was treating it like a different type of media. And what I found best is, especially when you're wanting to put down a flat colour, is try and pull the water. So you want to make sure that you kind of getting a little tiny puddle at the end of your strokes, so you can pull the paint into further areas. Because what I was doing before was kind of treating it like a marker, for example, and just doing one stroke, and then I would go back and get more paint, and I'd find that it'd be dry already, and then I'd have like a watermark because it's already dry. So you kind of have to have a little pool of water so you can pull the paint around, and I find that works best when you are trying to put like one flat colour down. I mean, you don't need to use that technique for everything, but if you want one flat colour, I would say make a little puddle. As you can see from my watercolour palette, I am a very messy artist. But what I have found though is that I like to leave the colours on there because I like to come back to them and use them again. So it's nice and quick and easy, and I don't have to remix the paint. I really want to get into painting backgrounds, but this is just a quick sketch. So I've just done a little light wash on the back. Totally forgot that I wanted to add a bag. As I said, the ladies and these type of pictures are always on the go, they're off to work, so I really like to sketch a handbag with them to kind of get that look that they are rushing off to work. Sorry about the really shaky camera work. It is really difficult to record yourself and paint at the same time. After I finish, I like to scan my work in and then do some minimal edits in whatever editing program I'm using. I like to use Studio Clip Paint, or whatever it's called. Yeah, so I like to use that one, and I just add a bit of text, work on the contrast, just so you can't see the background paper that I've painted on. And that's it. So guys, if you want to see the illustration closer up, you can check this out on my Instagram at NubianRockChick Art. Thank you for watching guys, I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this one, and I will see you next time.